All right, welcome back to another episode of DDK Talks. This is episode 2. Just a couple of things we're going to talk about, and then, we'll post it.
So, this isn't supposed to be a video game podcast. 100%. It's not supposed to be. But we have some video game things coming up. Mortal Kombat 12/1. They're calling it Mortal Kombat 1. But the trailer of it dropped this morning, so I figured, why not talk about Mortal Kombat, what we expect out of it, what changes they have coming to it, and the Johnny Cage what is it? Van Damme coming.
Yeah. You mean like Jean-Claude Van Damme?
Yeah. Yeah, that's coming to it.
Took me a minute to recognize what the fuck you were talking about.
Yeah, well, I can't say it.
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
There you go. That's what it is.
Yeah. For anyone who doesn't know who that is, that's an old action star. He did like fucking karate and shit or whatever.
He has his skin coming in the game.
Does he?
It's what Johnny Cage was really based off of.
Well, I mean, that makes sense because yeah, you could definitely see that.
Yeah.
Okay, so the first thing we have on here is obviously talking about MK12 is officially MK1, Mortal Kombat 1, because reboot.
Yeah, Liu Kang. And I don't know if you played Mortal Kombat 11, but after the DLC Aftermath, he essentially got the sand of time and rewrote history. And we saw the great Liu Kang at the end of the game. That's spoilers if you didn't play it.
Yeah, so you're welcome. Now you know what happened. But if you haven't played it yet, I mean, it's been years, so the spoiler's already out there. So don't get pissy at us that you heard it from us first. So let's talk story, because we went from, obviously MK9 to MK11, and now we're rebooting.
MK9 rewrote the entire 3D era of Mortal Kombat. Pretty much, it essentially it took place after Armageddon, but from that it rewrote its story. It haven't played it in a while. It's kind of hard to follow and everything.
Yeah.
Mortal Kombat 10. Can I remember? It was Dark Raiden throwing Shinnok's head at Liu Kang and Katana, and then they got all fixed. Mortal Kombat 11. I think Mortal Kombat 11 is where they all switched it all up, right?
Yeah, because they had, obviously their present selves, so like Dark Raiden, the Revenants of like, fucking not even Jax, because Jax is fixed in the game. Revenants.
Well, no, Jax was a Revenant in Mortal Kombat X. There was Katana.
No, I was talking about number 11. He's all fixed now because he's
he gets fixed
like
mid game. He gets fixed. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, no, we had like the past and the present coming in.
Yeah.
So like Sonya Blade and Johnny Cage past met Cassie Cage.
I swear to God, no, I'm not gonna lie. I swear to God, I know Kano is part of the original 7 and they're going back to number 1. But that man, Kano, got killed twice in Mortal Kombat 11. I swear to God, if they bring him back in 12, that's some sus shit.
Agreed.
That is some sus shit.
I don't like Kano's character anyway, so I'm fine with him just keep doing
it. I don't mind his character. It seems like they wanted to kill that man.
Yeah.
But if he comes back in Mortal Kombat 1, I guess, like Kano balls coming through. Kano balls all the way through.
Oh yeah. Of course the dog starts barking.
Dogs going off.
Yeah, this is what happens when you have to record in your backyard because we're poor. We don't have recording studios.
That.
Facts.
We also have a quiet room.
That's too much work now. I'm already set up out here.
That's crazy. All right. You guys get to listen to bad audio.
Yeah. You get dogs.
And
wind.
What is this mic called?
Turtle Beach.
Turtle Beach mics.
Hey, it's a good mic and it's a good headphone. So yeah.
Wow. Turtle Beach. Wow.
Hey, you know when you can't afford a microphone, you make with what you do.
You remember when all those streamers were talking about Turtle Beach and they were hyping them all up, and then all of a sudden they're just like, nah.
I like it. It works good for me. Anyways, so this is the third reboot as well for the series, which is wild to me because, okay, this one's definitely planned, but it kind of just feels like every now and then they're just like, fuck, scrap all that. Let's restart real quick.
No.
That's kinda how I
100%.
feel.
This one is planned. It's not a full reboot. It's 100% like it's a soft reboot because Luke, like, they're following the story of 11. Liu Kang became the god of fire and lightning, and like he's so we watched the trailer before we recorded this. It seems like Raiden is his mortal self. Like, so essentially what it seems like, Liu Kang reversed time, made time the way he wanted to. Raiden is his mortal self. Liu Kang comes down to Raiden and Kung Lao, which I think Kung Lao isn't OG Kung Lao. He is the great Kung Lao.
That's what I'm thinking too.
And I think Sub-Zero, this is what Tyler was saying, Sub-Zero might be Bi-Han except for Kuai Liang.
Mm-hmm.
So there are some characters that might be reverted to OG characters, and honestly, I'm excited to see what they have in store for it. Like,
I'm too.
how they're gonna take this narrative of Liu Kang being the controller of Earthrealm.
Yeah.
And having control of the fighters that he picks.
So Liu Kang rewrote all of history, right? So that means he was in control of the gods who were going to come to be.
But
so does that mean that he did not let Raiden become the Thunder God like an asshole?
No. Because if you remember at the end of the story, Raiden gave him that power. Raiden told him that he's in control of whatever. And then in Aftermath, he got the time, or the time glass, or what, sand of time, or whatever. I don't fucking know.
See, I think Liu Kang could have gave Raiden his powers back, but to be a dick, he said no, because remember they saw like all the history.
I assume, yeah, they saw the whole history from Armageddon.
Yeah, and he was like, we've done this multiple times.
Fucked up, and he became evil Raiden, Red Lightning. Buzz. Yeah, he became Red Lightning Raiden, and then rebooted it. Mortal Kombat 9. He's still blue, but his symbol is cracking.
Yeah.
And by the end of Mortal Kombat, it was 10, right? Where he became Dark Raiden again.
Yeah.
Red Lightning.
Because he kills.
But
Shinnok becomes corrupted by the amulet.
Yeah. But if you watch the trailer, Raiden has the amulet.
I did not see that.
Raiden, when Liu Kang flies down, you guys could watch this trailer on the NetherRealm Studios
website for, I think it's just
the website or the YouTube channel. You guys could check it out. There's a whole bunch of reactions to Maximilian Dude, Uncaged Games, so on and so forth.
Mm-hmm.
But he has an amulet on his belt. Shinnok's amulet.
I'm trying to think if I remember seeing that. I don't think I fucking paid attention that
Well, you
then.
watched it like what, once?
Yeah.
So he has that, but his sigil is cracking in Mortal Kombat 9.
Mm-hmm.
And it's supposedly talking about this is the future that's coming forth and everything. And then at the end of Mortal Kombat 9, spoilers, Liu Kang beats Shao Kahn.
Mm-hmm.
Breaks that whole thing. And then, because Liu Kang was supposed to die, Raiden was supposed to kill Liu Kang. And then he became zombie Liu Kang.
Okay. Yeah.
For Armageddon.
Yeah. God, that was such a good trailer.
It was a long time ago where this game came out. So if I'm mixing up details, I haven't played it. I just remember the last fight trying to beat the fuck out of Shao Kahn for fucking hours. That shit was hard. Mortal Kombat 10 comes out. Whatever happens in Mortal Kombat 10 happens in Mortal Kombat 10. I can't really remember what happens in Mortal Kombat 10. All I remember is that Quan Chi rode up on his horse and Serena was all like, nah, bro. Like, what the hell?
Nah, bro. What the hell?
It was something like that. I don't know. Serena was in the game. And I'm excited. If 3D era characters get implemented in this Mortal Kombat 12 game, I am excited.
I think they're going to, because I feel like this is going to be a lot of fan service for this one.
I swear, if Onaga, Havoc, Serena, I'm gonna say it, MODOK. If MODOK shows up, I'll be happy. Not mocap. Mocap, oh my god. If he shows up, I'll be pissed. If he's a assist character, so we'll get into that, but if he's a assist character, enjoyable. Totally enjoyable.
So just know if this game gets a 1-star review from Gavin, it's because mocap showed back up.
As main roster.
As main roster, not just a cameo.
But in this Mortal Kombat 12 1/1 game, it seems like they're implementing assist characters. People are speculating that tag team was going to be in it, which tag team could still be a possible thing.
I hope so.
Tag team could be in the game some way. But as it shows right now, they call it cameo characters. And it is essentially assist. So I was trying to show Tyler this Maximilian video where he kind of it's like Marvel vs. Capcom PS1 version, where you got to pick your character and then you got to pick your assist. So it seems like that's the direction that they're going with this game, with the assist. It might make it more fast paced than Mortal Kombat 11, but not as quick as 10X. I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah?
I don't know how I feel about characters having their own rosters, just because if a character that's a big name in the series gets put on the assist list but not on the main roster list, I don't know how I feel about that.
What I think they should do is, obviously, because the cameo, I think it's going to be cool, right? But
Sure.
what it should be isn't a separate roster of cameo to main roster. I think it should just be same characters that you can use, but now you can have them as cameo assists, so they'll still do the same functions that they're designed
It's like,
to do, but
so
use.
think of you could still use these characters in battle, but I don't think you'll be able to use these characters in battle in Mortal Kombat 12. think of fighters, where you can use all 3 of your characters.
Yeah, no, that's what I imagine. Like how you press one of the buttons and like say like you're Frieza, Goku can come in, shoot, and then bounce out.
That's what. But it's like, say, Ermac is not a main roster, right?
Well, then I'll just drive off the bridge. No, I'm just kidding.
In a video game. In a video
game, yeah, not in real life.
So Ermac is in main roster, but he's not on main roster, but he's an assist.
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel that.
I don't know. I'd be pissed.
Yeah, no, it doesn't seem
like.
No,
I mean, you just called it. Like, I'm gonna be fucking livid if like.
Like,
especially
like Stryker, like
yeah.
So Stryker is.
I was about to say I want Stryker back.
Not really a big hit. Yeah, Stryker needs to come back.
Maybe we should lose the
he needs to
commit police brutality thing.
Yeah.
Like, because that did not age well.
No,
at all.
I feel like Stryker needs to come back. He needs to have some story with Cabal trying to take it back from Black Dragons type shit and everything and all that. But I feel like Stryker needs to come back. But if he's just an assist, I mean, like, if he's in story, cool. That's fucking dope. Cool story. But if he's not on main roster and there's not a story with Cabal, it doesn't have to, like, I would enjoy if Stryker came back and they did that in this game. But if it's not this game and it's next game, that's fine too. I just want I just want main characters, main roster people to be assist people too.
That's what
if you have some off topic fucking people on the assist card, then sure, that's fine. Like, whatever. Like, you got...
Like, who's the Meat Dude? Do you remember Meat Dude?
Yeah, you got Meat. His name was Meat.
His name was Meat, right?
Yeah, if you got Meat, if you got...
I would love it if Meat was an assist.
What is his name? Mataro? Mataro?
Is it Mintaro?
The guy with the...
Because it's like a play on words of Minotaur.
Yeah, so. he was the whole Minotaur.
But they're not Minotaurs, it's a...
Shokan type
thing? It's like... No, there's like an actual name for like... It's like... Centaur or something like that for like a half human, half horse. But no, I know you're talking about. I'm pretty sure they just fucked it up.
I don't know.
I would look it up, but I turned my phone off. So.
Yeah, but if main that's the only concern that I have with the game is essentially gameplay overall with the assist. And yeah, just the assist and who's gonna be on what roster.
So what I'm thinking though, are we not giving enough credit though to NetherRealm? Like we've seen in recent games, characters that they have brought back, they are very popular characters. So they know what the fans do like, who they don't like. So I'm thinking they're gonna do pretty good with this main roster.
I feel like there was a little slip up. Little slip up.
Who?
With Melina not being on main roster for
dumb.
Mortal Kombat 11.
That was dumb.
But it made sense. She was in story, and she came in eventually on DLC. But with Rain, having to pay twice for Rain, because he was DLC, Mortal Kombat 9, Mortal Kombat 11.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I didn't get any of these characters until about Aftermath like 2 months ago.
I hope that there's not a repay for characters. Like, you gotta pay for them again to play them. But also, like...
Yeah.
I hope there's a good roster. Like, I hope there's a good roster, and I hope that the assist roster is just as good. Pretty much, I hope the assist roster is the characters that you could pick from the main roster.
What I'm excited for is the wacky DLC characters. Like, so we saw in MK9 we had what? Freddy Krueger, Kratos.
Did
we have Scarlet? No, right?
Yeah, Scarlet was
in
MK9. Rain was in MK9.
And then you go over to MKX where you had
Leatherface, Jason,
Predator.
Alien, Predator. Tanya, Tremor, Triborg. Triborg was crazy.
I'm not gonna lie.
Triborg was crazy. And then
MKX's
what was the last one? There was Rain.
Yeah.
Rain.
But MKX's fucking DLC characters might have been my favorite so far. Like,
Oh yeah.
I felt like such a bad motherfucker as a motherfucking Yautja ripping off people's heads and shit. Nothing's more gangster than that. Or like fucking shoving the smart disc.
I'm not gonna lie. It MKX, its whole roster, DLC included, was so good.
It was.
Was so good.
It was.
Mortal Kombat 11.
It was more lackluster than its
Terminator
predecessor.
wasn't really that good. I didn't care for Terminator. Rambo is hot garbage.
I like Rambo.
Rambo is hot.
I love Spawn though. I know you don't like Spawn.
No. Spawn is cool. Spawn is cool. I just wish, like, imagine Spawn in like MK9, MKX.
Yeah.
So much faster. So much fucking halungabum
Yeah,
shit.
his speed is ridiculously slow, but when you start getting,
I did like
good
Leatherface.
combos.
I did like Leatherface in that game. Leatherface was pretty cool. Who was the Tremor was also in MK.
Oh, Tremor was so cool, dude. I remember when I realized though, finally, like in that fatality where he shoots the spikes up and then takes his hammer fist. One of those spikes is definitely going through your butthole.
Uh-huh.
I always thought that was so fucking mean, dude. Like, dude, just miss, hit the tailbone. At least give him some dignity.
Dude, imagine if Tremor made his return.
That would be tight.
Like, main roster, not just fucking assist, but main roster.
I saw some people talking about him and Tanya definitely, like, needing to make that return. And
Tanya, I feel like...
I like Tanya.
I feel like Tanya might... So, I feel like Tanya actually might make her return main roster.
I think
not,
so.
Maybe not main roster. No, because...
I think she's going to be DLC, though.
I don't think so, because people were so pissed when they had to pay for Rain again.
Yeah, I think she's going to be DLC, and Rain's going to actually be part of the main roster.
Yeah, but that's another character that they have to pay for DLC. Because
well, either way, we have to pay for these characters. Like, so, no matter what's going to happen, they are going to hold out people from that main roster, from the Mortal Kombat universe.
I feel like
make us pay.
I feel like Tanya will be main roster. I do.
I don't know.
One character that I almost have, like, she's a 3D era character, dude. One character that I almost, like, I'm like 90% they'll have on the roster, main roster, is Serena.
Yeah, definitely.
Because they've been pushing her, dude.
No, they definitely will.
They have been pushing her.
I feel like
I'm excited to see if they do or not. But if they do, even if she's DLC, I'm excited to see, like, what she does.
I cannot wait to see new character designs. I think that's...
So,
I feel like a little kid
that's the
on
thing.
Christmas unwrapping that shit when I see
That's the thing. So, character designs, we're going back to number 1.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like we'll get quote unquote new character designs.
Yeah.
But they'll be as basic
That's what I'm
as it
thinking, too.
comes. Because, like you said, like the
You just
only
stole
person
the word
from the
dry
trailer,
off.
the only person from the trailer that looked completely fucking different is Melina, really. Besides like the sides cut off of her head, like the hair.
Yeah.
But she looked different.
Raiden?
I'll give you a second one. Raiden looks younger. But will he have the same abilities, dude?
I don't think we're gonna get him until later. Like, so do you remember in MKX how it took to the end of the game for Cassie Cage to realize she has like the same glowy shit as her dad?
Yeah.
I feel like that's gonna be kind of the same thing. Is like Raiden's not gonna have his powers until like midway through the game. I think it's gonna be like a earn it kind of way, like how Liu Kang had to earn everything with Raiden.
Yeah.
Nothing was ever handed to him. He worked his way to be the best. It's gonna be the same thing because Liu Kang knows that made me a better fighter. That made me stronger. That made me who I am to be able to become the god of fire. So he's going to do the same thing for Raiden.
So do you think Raiden remembers?
Not yet. but I think that's going to be part of the story near the end. Is because if you remember in MK11 when he's fighting Liu Kang again in the Shirai-Ryu Garden, I think it's Shirai-Ryu Garden, he has the flashbacks from all the other universes and timelines where him and Liu Kang fight, and it's either Liu Kang kills him or Raiden kills Liu Kang.
Yeah.
And he's like, we've done this.
That's right.
Non-stop.
No, that's right.
That's going to happen again.
That's why the fucking Shao Kahn fight was such a bitch, because fucking you had to fight him as Raiden.
Yep.
Oh my god.
So that's what's going to happen.
Now I remember.
Is Raiden's going to remember, but then he's going to remember everything that happened. And I think that's when we're going to get kind of more of like an OG kind of feel with Raiden. Instead of him being like, because he's going to come into this a little more, dare I say dumber? Not dumber, but inexperienced. And he's going to be like, oh, yeah, what do I do? Like, I'm nervous, dude. Like, this is fucking wild. Look at the demons. And then at the end of the game,
I feel
we're going to see Raiden come full circle.
But I feel like
we're
gonna drop in a point in the story where I kind of feel like we're going to drop in the point of the story where Liu Kang has already encountered Kung Lao, Great Kung Lao, whatever. Kung Lao and Raiden, like, he's already talked to them. They're already on base with everything.
Yeah, he's gonna be training them like how Raiden trained the Shaolins last time. It's reversed now. I think what we're gonna see though is a new dynamic where it's no longer Liu Kang and Kung Lao are close. I think it's gonna be Raiden and Kung Lao. Like, they grew up together. They're fucking friends. Like. And we're going to have a whole new dynamic.
That makes sense. I feel, because, Liu Kang and Kung Lao, developed that relationship to where they were, really close and had that dynamic between them. Liu Kang made that to where, instead of him, it was Kung Lao.
Yep. I think that's how we're going to see this, is they're going to have that close bond. Like that we saw with Liu Kang and Kung Lao, but now just Raiden. That's pretty much covering everything we got for Mortal Kombat 1. So, yeah, I'm pretty excited for this. We'll see how it goes. I know there was a couple disappointments when it came to, obviously, the speed and pacing of Mortal Kombat 11. Hopefully they learn from that it was a mistake. Hopefully they learn from that mistake where it's, let's speed it back up a little bit, because that's the shit that we loved, was landing those fast, hard hit combos and feeling like, you are this badass martial arts dude that can just beat the fuck out of a guy wearing a skull mask that's also the ruler of Outworld. I hope we get that speed back to this game, because I know a lot of people bitch about it, but NetherRealm seems pretty big on, doing shit for their fans.
Yeah, the quote-unquote cameos might make it to where it could be a slow-paced game, but from the assists you could add on bigger combos,
that's what I was
do bigger
just
things
thinking.
And everything. So,
because it's always been a challenge for me to chain combos, but if you have that assist that's going to knock someone in the air, that gives you that second to be like, okay, now set up combo 2 and run it.
So pretty much at this point we're just waiting to see any type of gameplay. I'm thinking, if everyone's up to it, Tyler, we do combat cast reviews and everything, and because I'm sure they're gonna do them. I'm sure they're gonna show the characters that are in the game, main roster, and show what they can do and everything, show assist and everything, and see how everything works. So when combat casts start coming out, we'll watch them and
commentate.
Hopefully review them. We might not commentate over them. We don't.
Yeah.
We might not have that technology or tech savviness to us.
If y'all have watched our YouTube video, let me tell you how much of a pain in the ass that was to match up the audio. God damn, I felt like I was gonna have a fucking stroke.
It was recording it on his goddamn iPhone. And they were it was bad. It was bad. It was hard to do.
Because there was no audio from my computer that recorded the videos that we were reacting to. So I had to match up the audio perfectly. So if you notice any like screw ups in that, that's why. So go ahead and judge away, man. Let me know
Also,
how shitty I did.
Also, this is in the middle of the podcast, but this isn't supposed to be a weekly thing.
No, not at all.
This is supposed to be a weekly thing. And we'll reiterate that at the end and probably put something at the beginning of this.
But we got Gav here because we're celebrating Gavin's birthday.
It is my birthday on the 20th. We're recording this on the 18th.
So he's down here. We're going to have a couple beers, hang out for the night, and have a good time.
So we thought we would record something, and Mortal Kombat dropped their first trailer. Actual trailer, not that teaser shit, because it was bad. That teaser shit was bad.
Can we talk for a minute, though? Liu Kang taking off Shang Tsung's head and running it down his body,
no,
and
that was
smashing
so
his
cool.
fucking skull.
Liu Kang, his design, that's 100% going to be a fatality. It looks so good.
Oh, a million.
It looks so good. I mean, I get it was a CGI trailer and everything, but
it was so gangster.
It looks so good.
I think all those little death scenes we saw are going to be the beginning stages of the fatalities.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
We saw Scorpion's throat get slit open. That's starting one.
That's like, you saw Shang Tsung's knife come out. So Shang Tsung
we also saw him
has a little bit of a new design. He got little shredder claws. That's kind of dope.
Dude. He's coming after them turtles now.
And he slices his throat, and then you see another clip of him punching a hole through the you see him punching a hole through someone's head.
Beer call.
Yeah,
we out here drinking.
Yeah, we got beers.
It's his birthday weekend. I hardly drink anymore, so
I hardly drink anymore either. Just when I come down here.
Yeah, I've had 2 beers and I have a little bit of a buzz going already. Like, I was kind of quiet in the beginning there, but then the buzz kicked in, so now I'm chilling. But no, I'm hyped. Something I did want to talk about though. Moving on from Mortal Kombat, I do want to talk about Superman Legacy.
I don't know anything about it.
That's all right, because no one does. But here's what IMDb put as, not a synopsis. What is it, like the little things on the back of like movie cases that you read? That'll tell you a little bit of the story to get you hyped about it.
What is it called?
Either way, little movie case trailer thing. Oh. Thank you, honey. Here's one for you. And another one for Tyler. But here's what they put. This is a direct quote from IMDb's page. You can look it up, just Superman Legacy. It follows Superman as he reconciles his heritage with his human...
This is a movie, right?
Yeah, this is the new live-action Superman. So Henry Cavill's done. He's no longer Superman.
Dude, okay. So what I heard about Henry Cavill is that The Rock is trying to push him to still be Superman and everything. Because after Black Adam, you see Henry Cavill come down, talk to Black Adam.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, well.
If you haven't seen it, your fault. Honestly, it's been like what, a year or 2 almost.
Yeah, it's about a year.
But here's that little thing was it follows Superman as he reconciles his heritage with his human upbringing. He is the embodiment of truth, justice, and the American way in a world that views kindness as old-fashioned. Something that I find a little weird with that is, I don't know if you remember, but from the comics,
they're not doing a whole origin story again.
I think it just starts out with him already being Superman.
Okay, cool.
Because that's what they're doing.
Kind of like Spider-Man, like when they
like how Tom Holland was just, I'm Spider-Man.
He was pretty
you
much.
You don't need Uncle Ben to die again.
Yeah, pretty much when
we don't need a third one.
Iron Man was like on the ruse and he fucking hopped on that shit.
Yeah, and then Spider-Man Homecoming. I just watched that again because it's on Disney Plus.
Dude, yeah, I saw that it was on Disney Plus. Guys,
I think that's my favorite one.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen it in a while, but I think him in what was it? Not Endgame, the one before that.
Infinity?
Yeah, yeah. Him in Infinity, when he's on the fucking ship and he's like holding on, I can't breathe, dude.
Yeah.
Why can't I breathe?
He's too high in the altitude, dude.
I think that was one of his best performances, was that movie.
Yeah.
I mean,
Nothing breaks your heart.
Homecoming was solid.
Okay, I think Homecoming's performance was better. One scene, and here's why. When Vulture knocks the roof down on him, and he's under there, he's like, help, 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 and then he finds that power in him, he's like, come on, Spider-Man, and lifts that shit up. Dog, gives me goosebumps every time.
It was...
I'm like, that's him, dude. That is the will of Peter Parker right there. Like, I'll give you an example after you're done.
So... Multiverse of Madness, with Spider-Man was webbing that man up in the multiverse.
Yeah.
Or what's that, Far From Home? No.
Because you're thinking of Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness.
Yeah.
So you have Far From... Dude, what is Spider-Man Homecoming.
You have Homecoming, Far From Home, and then you have...
No Way Home.
No Way Home. When he's in No Way Home before Multiverse of Madness.
Yeah.
And he's webbing him up in the goddamn thing, and he catches him like that. Whew. Oh my god.
I love little Peter singing right there. He's like, wait. The mirror dimension is just geometry? Dude, you're great at geometry. That shit cracked me up so hard, dude.
Dude, when he, in Homecoming, I always love how they have to connect old movies from older movies to older movies. When that man was holding together the boat, I'm sorry, I'm a big Spider-Man fan. When he was holding together the boat and it was a clear, like, touchback to him holding together the train and everything, and
yeah.
Oh my god, dude, like, I saw that in theaters. Me and my dad saw that in theaters, and we're just like, even my dad was just like, oh shit.
Yeah, dude, he's just like spread out and it just like,
yeah, holding it all together.
And then he's all, it starts going, like, what the? Then you see Iron Man is like, hey, Spider-Man, how's band practice?
Oh my god.
Dude,
Spider-Man is so good in the MCU, I just wish Sony would give them full control.
Not for real. They
full
have
control.
Okay, so a lot of people fucking did not like Amazing Spider-Man. I don't know why. I like that movie. I like those.
No. People loved Amazing Spider-Man. No, people loved Amazing Spider-Man. They didn't like the second movie with Electro.
I'm talking about in general, like that.
They loved Andrew Garfield in the first movie. Second movie fell off hard. Fell off hard. When he came back in No Way Home,
oh yeah, dude.
That was it was so cool. He hopped in. He's like, "Who are you?"
I love
and Zendaya's just all like, "Crawl on the roof, do it."
I love it because he jumps up and holds himself. She's like, "Okay, crawl on the roof," and he's like, "Seriously?"
He's like, "This is enough." He's all like, "This is enough," and he starts crawling. And fucking what's his name's grandma comes out. She's like, "Can you get that for me?"
Yeah.
And he's like, "All right."
I love that Ned is naturally good at sorcery.
I like how Ned replaces James Franco's character.
Oh, Harry?
Yeah.
Harry. Oh, what I was going to talk about, though, was the reason why that scene in Homecoming, when he lifts that roof off him, is because that's a major thing in the comics about Peter, is that no matter what the odds are against him, it's his willpower that gets him out. So
you see him in the game, too.
Yeah.
Like, it's not really a big thing in the game, but you see him in Spider-Man, what came out 2019, 2020, 2018. You see him in the game going into Fisk's building, and then he's lifting the shit off the...
Yeah, he's like, go, and everybody crawls
Fisk's
out.
building, yeah.
Another thing was a recall in that game to the train scene. Do you remember when you're fighting Martin Lee on the train and he jumps in front and shoots his webs and these times like, I swear that worked last time.
Yeah.
What I was going to talk about though was, so in the comics when Doc Ock is
Spider-Man's good.
So in the comics, I think it's like issue 600 and something of Spider-Man. Doc Ock is dying. It's right before he takes over Peter Parker's body and becomes Superior Spider-Man.
Okay.
During his last battle,
I don't really know much about that.
So what happens is Doc Ock like puts on this environmental savior thing because he wants the world to remember him as the worst supervillain. So he makes it like he's the savior, and then he's only going to leave 1% of the world by killing the rest of the world with like horrible ways to die. But he wraps Peter up with all 4 tentacles, and so Peter's wrapped up, and he starts talking shit to Doc Ock. He's like, well, you can't initiate your plan over there on that console without taking one of your tentacles, and if you do that, you can't hold me anymore. You have to have all 4. And so, like, Doc Ock's plan is like, all right, fuck it, because his suit is the only thing keeping him alive at this point. He's just deteriorated.
Yeah.
Because of all the brain trauma he's got, because he's a regular person getting knocked the fuck out by Spider-Man who's holding boats together and shit, and lifting building tops off. So he's dying. His body's done. He jumps out of the...
Kind of like the end of Spider-Man 2018, that man was fucking
done. Exactly like that. His body's just done. So he jumps out and the building's flooded. It's super sad. Like Silver Sable gets drowned by Rhino to prove a point, and Spider-Man has to leave her because she's like, leave me. It's either you save me or you save the world. Get the fuck out of here. Because Rhino's like, I'm not moving until we die, and then that's when I'll let her go. And so it's fucked up. Either way, Doc Ock is like, all right, fuck it. He opens his suit and jumps out into the flooding base and tries to crawl away. Well, Spider-Man, even though it was impossible for him to break it, he still breaks through it because of his willpower and shit. So that's why that scene gives me goosebumps. It's like, damn, that is wild to me. That just through willpower, like, homie can lift buildings up. Like, if Green Lantern Corps existed in the Marvel Universe, Spider-Man would definitely be a Green Lantern because of how strong his willpower is to just do the right thing.
I feel that. No. Yeah. I feel that. But also, on top of that, I feel like, adding on to that, Miles Morales might be an Orange Lantern. Or, no. Blue Lantern. My bad.
Ooh.
Because he goes for hope.
That's true.
He has hope.
Dude, he's Brooklyn's hope.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's the one and only Spider-Man of Brooklyn,
He'd be
dude.
Blue Lantern.
Oh, that's sick. I like that.
Right?
I like that.
Right, dude?
I like that a lot.
That's why it didn't really make sense for me for Flash to be a Blue Lantern in the comics.
Yeah, especially... never mind. He would just force it. No, I'm just kidding.
I didn't... that's something I didn't agree in comics was...
Yeah.
Flash being a Blue Lantern. I didn't read a whole bunch of Flash comics, but from what I know about Flash, I feel like he would have been Green Lantern.
Yeah. I think it depends too on what Flash we're looking at.
And also, Batman being a Yellow Lantern didn't...
Nah, it makes hella sense.
Like, fear?
That makes hella sense.
I guess so.
Well, we saw what happened.
I guess so, but I feel like Batman would lean... There's more rage in Batman than fear, to be honest.
So, hold on. We saw what happened, though, when he got that Green Lantern ring in The Dark Knights.
That's right, yeah.
Yep, when he became, what is it, Daybreaker or something like that? Dawnbreaker?
Yeah.
I don't remember what his actual name was. But he fucking killed Joe Chill and used his willpower to overcome the Lantern's ring. Where it's like, killing's not permitted. He's like, nah, fuck that. I want him dead. Just fucking disintegrates him in Crime Alley. Back to what I was saying though, Superman Legacy. So
that was a long time ago.
Yeah, I know. We got way sidetracked with Spider-Man there.
Spider-Man's so cool though.
Oh, he's my favorite Marvel dude.
Superman is cool. Superman is cool. I enjoy Superman stories. I enjoy Superman being the bad guy. Him being the good guy is so. Injustice. It's just so.
Injustice though.
Him being the good guy is just like
Injustice.
It's so so boring at points. Him being the bad guy is like.
Well, did you read?
Holy shit! This man will kill anyone, manipulate anyone, or he will have himself manipulated by anyone. Like there is so much to branch off of Superman just being the bad guy.
See, what I loved about Injustice is so I don't know how much of Superman comics you've read in the past.
I haven't read a lot of Superman comics. No.
Okay, so his comics.
I pretty much just know
the reason I like him as
movies, some of Action Comics.
Okay.
And Injustice.
So the reason I like him so much as a hero is because we have seen how bad shit can get when he's a villain, but the fact that like Superman, like he sums it up.
But he's so
best
that's
when it came to
so
fighting
overpowered.
Doomsday. Well, I like that he's
so
or not
overpowered.
Doomsday, Darkseid, when he's like, what we have here is a rare example for me to cut loose. Because to him, dude, the whole world would be like, dude, you walk up to a house and you punch that shit, it'd be like punching fucking cardboard or a wet napkin.
Yeah.
You're taking that bitch down.
Yeah.
So, like, he has to be this careful. Every decision he makes, he has to make sure that he is not killing everyone. And that was a lot of problems with that fans have with Zack Snyder's Superman, Man of Steel, was he's flying through buildings fighting Zod. Everything is collateral damage in that movie.
But
which,
Zod,
yeah, it's his first time doing
but
shit.
But Zod is also Kryptonian.
Yeah, and so I think that's something that's going to
he's
have
on
to happen.
touch. Like, he's still getting... Zod is still getting power from the sun.
Yep.
He hasn't been on the Earth as long as Superman, but he's still...
Well, not as long.
He's... Yeah. No, not... That's what I said. Not as
Oh, I
long.
thought you said as long.
No, but he still has that power in him.
Oh, yeah.
As long as... Or as well as everyone else.
Yeah.
That he had fought.
Yeah, well, you got to think, too, that in Man of Steel, that's the first person he's fought.
Yeah.
Was the other Kryptonians.
Yeah.
So imagine that being like your very first fight as a superhero is someone who's not only equal in strength and power, but also Zod and his crew are all bred to be military service members for the Krypton.
That's something that I feel like they should have kind of touched on. You know, the growth between, oh, I could hit this man as hard as I fucking want. Yeah. I could beat this man into the ground and he will come up and beat me back.
Yeah.
To his next movie, Batman versus
Superman. Yeah,
Superman.
I like that.
You did like. I know you enjoyed
Ultimate
that.
Edition's the only edition that's watchable.
It's
the
same for the
Justice League.
Yeah,
yeah, you gotta watch the 4
Zack
hours.
Snyder. Yeah, you
gotta watch, and I watched all of it in one sitting.
It was good.
It was a good movie.
It was a good.
It
movie.
was a good Darkseid.
The OG thing. It was so bad.
Yeah,
Josh
Whedon.
No.
Rewrites.
It wasn't so bad, but it wasn't. It.
No, it was bad.
It did not hit as hard as Zack Snyder.
Okay, fun rumor I heard about Josh Whedon. So, I don't know if you remember, but when they're in that tunnel that's beneath Gotham, and they're first fighting Steppenwolf, and Flash trips and he lands on Wonder Woman, and he lands on her titties, lays there for a second, then pops up. I guess Ezra Miller and Gal Gadot didn't want to do that scene, so they're like, that's stupid. Mm-hmm. Like, why would we care if he landed on Wonder Woman's titties? Mm. Well, fucking, I guess Josh Whedon threw the biggest fit about it. I was like, no, you have to land on her titties. Like,
you have to make a scene about it.
Yeah, dude. I guess that whole
Wonder Woman is a bad bitch.
Like, the dude who plays Cyborg has come out so much saying that Josh Whedon is a racist piece of shit. Sometimes, like, not even sometimes. This is rumors, so nothing is confirmed. I'm speaking on shit I read on Facebook, so take that as a grain of salt.
Facebook news.
Yeah, it's Facebook news. So take it with a fat grain of salt. Motherfucker, just take the whole thing of salt and put it in your mouth. But I guess he's just like a racist douchebag, and he's hella sexist, and just treats everyone on their in his cast like shit.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I would land on her yits.
Dude, Gal Gadot is so goddamn fine.
She is.
It's unreal, dude.
Bro.
Even Nikki's got a fat crush on her, dude. Even Nikki's like, god damn, dude.
She is fine.
She is so goddamn fine. Anyone who disagrees with us, get your eyes checked. Or, never mind. I had a joke, but I forgot what my joke was, to be honest.
You're such a jerk, bro. No.
Hey, for anyone who wonders what a JIT is, we didn't find this out till recently.
No.
It's juvenile in training. Gavin's been saying this shit to me for years, and I just accepted it. Yeah, I found out what it is, juvenile in training. Bitch, I'm older than you. By like a couple months. But bitch, I'm older than you. Superman Legacy. All right, let me finish what I was saying. So
we keep on getting sidetracked.
So what I'm hoping for,
shit.
though, because I really enjoyed Zack Snyder's.
No, can we talk about like a more fine superhero?
We can in a minute. But I'm going to talk about this. So I really hope James Gunn goes with more of a hope feel to it. Something that did kind of catch my eye was the American...
What the S symbolizes.
Yeah.
More so.
Yeah. I like that they never finished what Henry Cavill was saying in Justice League when he's like, it's a river that, you know? Like, no, I don't know what a river means hope. Is it just flowing me hope, dude? Fucking flow me some cash.
It's a river that flows, you know? This S, it goes swiggy swag.
Bitch, you're on Earth, just admit, dude. Just be like, you know what? It's super. It means super now.
Superman drops on Earth, pops his collar. This swag, I got the drip. I'm sorry for dripping.
Y'all wish you had the hope like me. But no, I'm hoping that we see more hope, dude. And like I said, so Zack Snyder's movies I was a fan of, but I'm so tired of this dark, fuck you, Superman, you're a piece of shit kind of thing. Like, Superman in the comics has always been the symbol of hope. You have Batman, a symbol of fear, justice, and just blind justice. He goes out, you commit a crime, fuck, you're loitering, Batman's gonna beat your ass. I'm kidding, he's not gonna beat your ass for loitering. But like Batman will fuck you up.
I guarantee you, Batman, if he was having a bad night, he'd be like, "What you standing there for?
What you looking at? You gonna steal the wheels off the Batmobile? I ain't making you rob it, bitch. Come here."
He's like, "Made that mistake, that nigga died."
That fool's out here shooting people now. He's killing everyone. Fuck, he tried to kill Tim. But no, like, so I'm really hoping for that. The only thing that really caught my eye that I'm like, was that Superman has made it very clear he does not see himself as American. No, Superman is not American. He is a citizen of the world. He is not held by bounds of his country and just American democracy.
It's like well, you watch the Iron Man movie, dude. Mm-hmm. Iron Man, he stands for his country and everything, sure. Or at least War Machine. You see War Machine stand for... But Iron Man, he's all around the world. Mm-hmm. When he gets kidnapped and, all the shit happens to him. And then he comes back to that country and then he fucks shit up.
Oh, fuck yeah, he does.
It's like there's not only bad happening in one place.
Exactly.
There's bad everywhere.
Well, there's countries like, all right, so we have our faults here in America.
Oh.
Trust me, I can speak on that. I can speak on that, but I'm not going to. But then we have other countries where there are people who are suffering a lot more than us.
It's so much worse in other countries.
What I want to see,
like the shit that happens here is insignificant to other places, but to a point, like, there is so much worse happening in other places.
And that's what I want to see, is Superman not just out there beating up bad guys, stopping crime. Like, I loved in Zack Snyder when it shows him pulling that boat through the ice to save everyone on it. Because it also, like, did it capsize? I can't remember if it capsized or not. But I want to see him out there helping people. Like, I want to see him doing
I also do enjoy seeing the international
affairs and shit.
Yeah, the internet, like the politics of, America allows this. Let's
like the trials from BVS, where
kind of like it was sort of against this point, but in Avengers, I think it was Ultron, where some shit was happening and then they sent in the Avengers, Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch. They went in to whatever country. I can't. It was
Sokovia?
Like Scandinavian. Yeah.
Sokovia. Yeah, because it's a Sokovian.
They go in and they raid this whole base, and then they hit in I can't remember all these movies. Where Scarlet Witch blows up that building.
Oh, that's not fuck. Are you talking about when she takes? It wasn't Taskmaster. It's fuck.
Crossbones.
No, it's down in South. I want to say, like, was it South America or Africa?
It was that. I mean, like,
it's somewhere south hot, and that was Civil War. That's the whole premise of Civil War is because she fucking...
What? No, it wasn't
Yeah,
Civil
it was.
War. No,
Yeah,
it wasn't Civil War.
Yes, it was.
Because that was Bucky and Cap. Remember
What?
Bucky in Civil War? Bucky and Cap were fighting, and then Bucky drops the knife, catches his knife, and no, it wasn't Civil War. It was.
I'm gonna look it up, and you're gonna feel like a silly octopus.
It's not Civil War. I've seen Civil War multiple times. It's one of my favorite Marvel movies ever. You look it up. Don't worry.
Captain America: Civil War 2016. Wanda accidentally blew up a building at the beginning in Lagos, Nigeria. So it was Africa, Lagos. So
no, let's watch Civil War. Let's watch.
That's the whole beginning. Because remember, Black Widow has that whole chase scene on the motorcycle running through like in and out of the Lagos, and then Captain America is like, I see him, and they fuck up all those people. They brought in that big ass truck.
I might be mistaken. I don't know.
Yeah.
Is this Civil War?
Yeah, because
really?
Ultron is when we're introduced to Scarlet Witch.
No, you're right.
Yeah.
No, you were right. Because the whole fight and everything, they have the whole Accords with Red Hulk.
Yeah, and that starts the Sokovian Accords.
Oh my god.
Yep. With Red Hulk. I like that you just called it Red Hulk, but I agree. Oh, I wonder if we'll ever see him though.
I feel like we will most likely never see Red Hulk. We will never see Red Hulk.
You don't think so?
I feel like they will.
I don't know, because he looks pretty sick and tired of Tony's shit and the Avengers shit. So I think he would definitely like go under some like medical experiment.
Look at the lineup of this year. Look at the lineup of this year.
Okay.
So we've had what? Ant-Man.
Mm-hmm.
We've had I think it was last year. The Wakanda Forever.
God, that was a cool movie.
It was honestly, people don't like that movie, but
how? What?
I honestly think it was decent.
How did they not? I liked it a lot. I thought it was awesome.
I was instantly pulled in when they were trying to help Chadwick, man.
Yeah. What I loved was seeing Shuri's character developed. She finally she's not over,
bro.
Obviously the passing of her brother, but she's accepting it.
She's getting to that point of accepting, and then at the end you see her accept it.
Honestly, there is nothing to more.
It is so good. It is so good. And
More
then you
way
get to
to
see
say-
Ironheart, and then you get to see more of the bald black bitch.
Actually, I heard a lot of people didn't like Ironheart. I like her. I thought she was great in it.
Williams, Riri Williams. Riri Williams seems like a perfectly fine Ironheart. Like this movie was just her introduction, dude. Just
I feel like
her
a lot of people just
introduction.
want to jump to shit really quick in these movies.
People hit hard. They go by, whatever they go by. I don't really know.
See, what I base it all to is the same, not the same phenomenon, because I don't know if you've seen how shitty the Snyderverse fan base is. So, like, I'm a fan of Snyder's movie. I am not a diehard Snyder fan. I am not sitting here defending every little artistic interpretation that he
sit down and watch the DC movies. I can't have a marathon of DC movies, but I could sit down and watch every single fucking Marvel movie. Even though most, if not some, of the Marvel movies are just kind of bad, tragic to watch.
So
some
of them don't age well. Like, dude, remember Dark World?
No, I've seen that once, so
Thor,
I don't
Dark
remember.
World.
But like, I don't know, the politics in those movies. So like, some of them are boring. Like, some of them you could avoid most of the politics in those movies, but like half the time, like when you're watching those movies, the politics in them, even like no action, just politics. It's just like, oh fuck, that's what's happening. Like, holy shit. Like, all right, let's speculate on this until we see the outcome of it. It's like the whole universe of these Marvel movies, multiverse of these Marvel movies, they 100% surpass.
Mm-hmm.
Dude,
Well, they have kicked DC in that. So the way I look at it, live action films,
because
Marvel kills it.
So
animated films, though, DC has been king of that realm. Like,
sure,
but like, so when it comes to like Marvel and shit, dude, like what blows
but
my mind
how many
is
people?
the continuity they keep with it.
100%.
That
but
continuity.
also, but it's so you put it to live action and animated.
Yeah.
There's not gonna be as much people watching animated.
No, for real.
It's not gonna make as much
it's
money.
it's people like us that are fans of. That we were fans before these movies came out. We were fans of these characters, like
of course.
Since like anything Batman comes out, I'm watching it. And Jensen Ackles, like, okay, it takes a lot for me to say this because I love far the majority of Batman actors to play him animated. I think his name is Jason O'Mara, who is pretty much the New 52 up until Dark Apocalypse War, or something like Justice League Dark Apocalypse War.
Yeah.
But Jensen Ackles, I think, is a perfect replacement for Batman due to the late Kevin Conroy. I think keeping Jensen Ackles as him, because he's been Red Hood as well. I don't know if you remember that, but Batman Under the Red Hood, Jason Todd was Jensen Ackles.
It was good.
Yeah, dude.
It was that,
Dean from Supernatural is Red Hood,
good.
And now he's Batman. And Long Halloween.
We need to.
I watched it again the other day because I was like, dude, I'm.
Did you watch it?
Yeah, dude. I'm like, dude, I'm watching it.
Oh my god.
You know what's dumb? HBO Max doesn't have the decision making for the new Death in the Family movie, so you can't see the different ones. You only get to see the base one that's from the Red Hood. Yeah. So I'm gonna have to actually buy it to watch it. But when I do that, I'll fucking talk about it because that movie, that DC animated movie, is one of my favorites. The Batman, I don't remember who plays him in that, but he killed it. That voice actor killed it. But Kevin Conroy passing, I think Jensen Ackles is our new Batman. I think he is a new...
For animated?
Animated, even video games, dude. He kills it. Because he has that very serious tone. Like in Long Halloween... Yeah, like in Long Halloween when he is all like, I was supposed to say.
Oh, yeah.
You could hear the sorrow in his voice.
Was good. Was very good. I just...
Like when Alberto Falcone got shot on the ship, he was like, I thought I was there to catch him. I was there to save him. You can feel all that pain inside Batman because his whole point of being Batman is, I don't want anyone to feel like I did, even Falcone. Like, I don't want him to feel that pain of losing your loved ones. And so he has that sorrow. He's like, I thought I was supposed to be there to catch him. I was supposed to save him. We're not too far in yet.
Checking the time.
Yeah. But no, like that, Jensen Ackles is definitely like our new Batman, and I'll say that from the
DC, 100%, 100% is taking over animated.
Oh, 100%. The games. So the game market has been dominated by DC.
Oh yeah.
Arkham first. Dude, Arkham Origins.
Arkham is so good.
I loved Arkham Origins. That's my go.
Arkham Origins fell off a little bit. Gotham Knights fell off a little bit. That's not really part of the Arkham series, but for Batman games, Gotham Knights, you could play it. You'll have a decent amount of fun with it, but it's nothing to fucking brag about.
It's repetitive as fuck.
But
I liked it. I had a good time. The story was good.
But Marvel, dude. Marvel...
Their film series, even with Into the Spider-Verse now, that is where they're dominating in that animated field.
It is so... It's so different. It's like the longest series in movies, dude.
Is it?
Name another series that has gone...
Impossible.
Okay. You want to start from the beginning?
Oh, no. We're talking
Iron Man 1, Iron Man 2, Iron Man 3.
Hold on. Thor, we're talking actual amount of movies.
Yes.
Okay, I thought you meant just
the
years.
Whole thing.
No, they have so many movies. Well, dude, remember when we watched it over at the neighbor's house that one year?
We couldn't even finish it.
No, we made it 2 days in. We're like, dude.
We couldn't finish it, but that was also because
that was years ago. Without all these
we were out. It was before fucking Black Panther came out.
Yeah.
And the only reason why we didn't finish it is because we were fucking alcoholics.
Just drunk.
We were alcoholics and we wanted to go fucking party.
Yeah. I wouldn't say alcoholics. I'd say we were teenagers.
We weren't teenagers.
Yes, we were. We were like 18, 19. We were ending our teenage years, entering our 20s. We were entering our 20s. All we wanted to do was party, talk to girls, get drunk, you know. Typical shit.
Dude, yeah. No, we would have finished it if we weren't that way. But, yeah, that was the last time I had a Marvel marathon. We got to Ant-Man.
I think so.
Yeah, we got to Ant-Man, and that was that.
I think that's the first time I saw Ant-Man.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure it's the first time I saw
We didn't even finish Ant-Man.
I did.
No, we didn't.
Yes, I did. I sat on that couch and I watched it to the end.
We did not finish
Ant-Man.
Ant-Man.
You guys went up and you went out to the garage and started drinking with the neighbor. I stayed in the house with her husband, and we finished Ant-Man together.
Did you?
Yeah. We hella watched that shit. We were just sitting on that couch just watching it. You guys all went, and then I came out after and got way too drunk. But no, dude, like these movies, dude, like that's what I'm saying. Like
good.
The continuity that they keep with it too.
I want to keep.
Could you imagine having to be?
I want to do a Marvel marathon. When at least we could do it now because there's been.
I got Disney Plus.
There's been a whole bunch of them tacked on, but Ant-Man's not on it.
Ant-Man's not.
No, and Guardians of the Galaxy's still in theaters.
Oh shit.
So
we can't finish it, but we can get caught up again.
I kind of want to do it when Secret War comes out.
Ooh, yes. Do you think we're going to get Spidey in his Secret War suit?
I don't think we're going to get
much.
So. I don't think we're going to get much of Spider-Man anymore.
I don't think we're going to get much of anyone in this one. I think we're going to see more of Nick Fury.
No, I think we're going to get a very, very good cast, a whole bunch of heroes and everything. I think
you're wrong.
We might get Spider-Man.
I think you're wrong.
It really just depends on.
So here's why I think so.
How.
I think what we're gonna see.
How it goes, I don't know.
Is Spider-Man's story. I think in this new Spider-Man, the one that they're gonna do, following up from No Way Home, is we are gonna meet Harry Osborn.
Well, of course.
Because Oscorp isn't a thing, so I think Harry's just a regular kid.
Ooh,
and I think we're going to meet the one and only Gwen Stacy.
No, I'm mixing up. Holy shit, I'm mixing up video game with movie.
Oh.
I'm thinking Harry Osborn is Venom.
Spider-Man 2, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
But I think...
Okay. No, I
think we're going to meet, like, Harry Osborn. And I think when Peter hears that name, he's going to...
Well, there has to be a sequel.
It.
There has to be a sequel.
They're working on it. Yeah, they're working on it right now.
Because no one remembers Peter.
I think... Okay. So that's what I was thinking about, too.
Spoilers.
Peter Parker still has to exist.
Aunt May died.
Yeah, she's hella dead. Okay, that was hella like...
That was the finest Aunt May we've ever gotten. Oh, no.
Dude, have you seen that meme going around where it's Otto... And in separate movies, he's dated every one of the Aunt Mays in those movies. So it's all of them, like, turning around like, what the fuck? But no, what I was going to say was, like, so they're working on that shit. But Peter Parker still exists. You cannot obtain... So in the end, when he puts on that GED study packet, you cannot obtain a GED without a license, a social, and, like, proof of identity.
Yeah.
Peter Parker still exists. People just don't remember him. But I think what's going to happen is... Because Zendaya's still wearing the Black Dahlia necklace that he got her.
Yeah.
He's going to do something, and it's going to just jumpstart her. Nobody has truly forgotten Peter. It's a block.
Do you think...
The spell was a block on who Peter Parker is.
Do you think Zendaya might become any type of Spider-Man?
I don't think so.
No?
I don't think so. I just don't see him
going that route. You don't think MJ Spider-Man might be Zendaya?
I don't think so.
Spider-Woman? No?
I don't think so, dude. I don't think they're going to go down that.
I feel that. I don't think MJ will be becoming any type of Spider-Man anytime soon.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to try to do that unless we go another 10 years of Marvel movies. But if you've noticed, there's been a lot more criticism that comes with them.
Well, that's only because they've been putting production into... They've been splitting their production.
Yeah.
So they only got so much money for the shows and so much money for the movies.
Yeah.
So they've been splitting production. If you watch Black Widow, it's not as good as previous.
Yeah.
If you watch any of the shows besides Loki, they are not as good.
Yeah.
I would give Hawkeye. Hawkeye was so good.
I liked
Hawkeye
Falcon's
was
show.
oh my god. Haley Steinfeld was in that. Oh my god, I am in love with Haley Steinfeld.
I haven't watched those. I haven't watched Loki or Hawkeye.
You
I watched She-Hulk.
No.
No, I did not dislike it.
You did not watch the.
But you gotta remember, Gavin, I'm super easy to please. When it comes to movies and TV shows,
No.
I am the easiest person on earth to please. You give me flashy... I'm like a baby, dude.
Out of all the goddamn Marvel shows, you watch She-Hulk?
You know what was a
Did you watch Captain America?
Yes. You know what was a ghost show?
Really? You watched Captain America?
Yeah, and the Winter Soldier.
Yes.
Yeah.
You like that?
Yeah, it was
Thank
fucking
God.
tight.
Oh my god.
Why,
So
do people not like it?
People fell off of it because it was so slow. It was
What?
so slow.
I liked the pacing.
No, I didn't.
You didn't like the
Personally,
pacing?
I did not like the pacing. The first 3 episodes were too fucking slow. Holy fuck, though, it pays off. It pays off. It's so fucking good.
It is. It
It
is
is
super
so
good.
fucking good.
It was really good to see. What is Falcon's actual name? God, dude, I always space on his fucking name. But seeing him pick up that mantle of Captain America was
that's
so
the thing.
fulfilling.
I don't.
It was
think,
so fulfilling.
They're making another Captain America movie. And it's gonna be Falcon as Captain America.
Okay.
Which is cool, and everything. I enjoy Falcon taking up the mantle. I personally don't think Captain America or Falcon is gonna make it through the next showing.
You think he's gonna die?
I don't think he's gonna die. I think he either dies or something happens to where he gives the mantle off
And he's back to the Falcon.
No.
Gives it to Bucky.
No. I don't think he gives it to Bucky. I think he gives it to bad guy Captain America.
Oh, fucking shit. What is his name?
I can't remember.
The douchebag, though.
Yeah.
The douchebag that's like, I'm Captain America.
But if
guy.
that doesn't happen, then I think Captain America will sit out for a while, and then Falcon will come back and then hand it off to whoever is in.
You know who I miss? The one and only RDJ, Robert Downey Jr. Iron Man, dude. I think it was such a mistake killing him.
I don't think so.
I think it was a mistake.
You know what's crazy?
I think we should have saw more pure mentor.
No. You know what's crazy? There's a deleted scene from Multiverse.
Oh.
Superior Iron Man was supposed to be
Wasn't
in
it
that
Tom
movie.
Cruise?
No. It was Robert Downey Jr.
I heard it was Tom Cruise because that's who originally they had for casting, but he couldn't
Wait,
make
was it?
Yeah, he couldn't make the... So originally, Iron Man was supposed to be Tom Cruise, but he couldn't do it because conflict of schedule with, I think, a Mission Impossible movie. So he didn't become Iron Man at that time, and so they gave it to Robert Downey Jr., which nobody can beat him now. He's literally Tony Stark. Which, good for Robert Downey Jr., because Tom Cruise is batshit crazy, and he kind of deserves this, you know? But I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be Tom Cruise. Then again, though, that's Facebook news. This silence is brought to you by Gavin looking it up.
Sorry, I'm invested in MCU.
And now we got like a good little buzz going, so we're definitely invested.
Cruise?
Tom Cruise. Cruise. Like a cruise ship.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, while Gavin's doing that...
No. When Doctor Strange: The Multiverse of Madness officially released, Tom Cruise did not appear in the alternate universe of Iron Man. Fans disappointed. Rumors of actor entry. Okay, all right. I will take you for your word.
You know what I don't like, though?
I don't like how they killed fucking Jim from The Office.
Dude, I was just about to say it. John Krasinski, dude.
I don't like how they killed that man.
Dude,
they
you stole the words.
him up.
You beat me by 1 second.
Hey, noodles, confetti, have fun.
And you know what's fucked up? John Krasinski is no longer
Mr. Fantastic.
Yeah, he's no longer Mr. Fantastic. They got someone else now.
No, that I mean, like,
I'm pissed. I'm pissed.
But I mean, like, I am very upset about that too.
John Krasinski deserves this. He was great.
Very upset about that. I am actually so mad about that. But for it to be an alternate universe, it makes sense.
Does it? Because every Doctor Strange is Benedict Cumberbatch.
Hey, it's a movie.
Yeah, does that make sense?
Does
that make sense to you?
It's a movie.
Yeah,
it's a movie.
Hey, he's got a ponytail. He's different. He's creative in this one. Now, fuck that.
That man, Benedict
Cumberbatch.
Cumberbatch. All right, Benedict Cumberbatch. That man.
Bend your dick and come on your back.
Bend your dick and come on your back. That man is superior.
That man kills it, dude. I like him so much.
He is so good as Doctor Strange. Oh my!
You know what? He wasn't too good in. He wasn't bad in. But did you ever see Black Mass?
I did not see Black Mass.
Dude, go listen to his Boston accent. It's like more Boston than Boston people, dude. I'm not even playing, dude. It's like, oh god, dude, it's horrible. I'm not even gonna try it because there's no way I can recreate that. I feel like that's what British people make fun of Boston people as. And is he British or English?
He is English.
English. Is he?
It's the same thing. British, English. It's the
no,
same
they're part
thing.
of the UK, but Britain and England are not the same thing.
I feel like it's the same accent.
No, I think it's a little different.
I feel like
English people are like...
I feel like we don't know enough to be talking about this.
I feel like English people are more like the, oi, governor. And then British people are like, it's a boy Tuesday, isn't it? Like, that's how they... Sorry. I'm sorry to anyone that took that offensive.
That is...
That was so fucked
that
up.
Is...
That was so fucked up. I'm so sorry. I'm just... Okay, if you're British or English... Can you explain to Gavin how your accents are different? Because I feel you guys' accents are different.
So, I'm going to tell... There are... different accents to British and English.
I'm embarrassed.
Or, no, British. Like, I feel like British and English might be the same thing.
I feel like they're similar, but... So, like, think of it this way. Oh, no, like, so I've heard... Okay, so, like, British people, when they say, miracle, it's like miracle. But English people, it's like miracle. Like, I've heard that before.
How about you...
Who's ever British or English, explain to us the difference.
How about you tell us how offensive we are?
Yeah, well, you're white. No, I'm just kidding. I'm totally kidding. I'm just kidding. Please don't cancel us. I'm sorry.
Tyler's Irish.
Oh, no, I'm Italian. Oh, I'm Italian, half Irish, so... I got best of both worlds, except for the sunburns and... a codominance of curly and straight hair.
No, this man gets sunbirds. Don't let him fool you.
No, that's the Irish side, dude. I wish I got the Italian skin. That would have been way cool. My dad's got it. Jared's got it.
All right.
I don't have it. Okay, anyway, so what I was going to say was, what do you think the effect is... Yes, honey? No, dog. Stay inside, please.
So, I think tomorrow...
Trying to keep us juiced up, Dickie?
Huh?
You trying to keep us juiced up?
Always.
Alright, love you. That was my girlfriend, everyone. She brought us more beer.
She bought us more beer to end this podcast.
No, hold on. I was going to ask you a question.
Oh, my God.
I'm asking you a question. I had a question. We're having fun. I'm having a good time. Are you having a good time?
I'm having a good time.
I'm having a great time. This is what the podcast should be, instead of us just trying to, like, talk about things we want to talk about. We just got distracted for, like, an hour talking about fucking Spider-Man and Marvel.
Okay.
I literally have Superman Legacy with no check marks next to it. So
we do not need to talk about Superman Legacy because it has no significance to anything. It is 2025.
Yeah, 2020, July 11th, 2025. So we got some time, dude. We got like 2 years.
All right, when July 7th, 2025 comes around,
I'm gonna hold
you
to
will
it.
be hearing about Superman Legacy.
I'm adding that to my notes right now.
No promises.
Actually, I'm gonna add it to my calendar, and if it doesn't happen, I get to spit in your face. No, I'm just kidding. What I was gonna say though, I had a question for you. Was obviously we have the Writers Guild of America striking and protesting due to unfair wages for them. How do you think that's going to affect Marvel moving on?
The writing, the
Writers Guild. Yep.
So
on my phone, I have how much total loss. I'll tell you how much total losses there are. But go ahead and talk for a minute.
I have watched not people really like. So okay, all right. I've watched a stream where they have brought it up, and to someone that is very passionate about it, but because it was so and so stream, they didn't really elaborate on it too much. But I believe her name is Caroline. I don't know her entirely. I watched her on NMP LOL stream talk about it a little bit, and they had very big opinions about it. I'm not a writer for anything, neither is Tyler. But from what I got from it is since streaming services have came out, shows have gotten shorter. But overall, they're just not getting the revenue for coming up with these ideas that they're writing for.
Yeah.
And they're not. It just seems like it seems like an easy thing to resolve is just to pay them more.
Well, they deserve their fair wages.
Yeah,
100%.
No, but it comes it's not a viable job for writers anymore.
No,
like they cannot make the money that they were making before. Like,
so the
earlier.
issue.
No,
go ahead. I want to know.
So they weren't making. They're not making the money that they were making before because shows, some movies are in streaming services and they have their own. God, it's hard for me to talk about this because I really don't know the lingo or how to really present it, but they're just not making the money that they were because of streaming services.
So I have it right here. This is from laist.com. And apparently Disney is losing about $4 million per day in streaming loss numbers due to the WGA strike.
Mm-hmm.
So I do follow this closely because this is kind of in my alley. I mainly follow it with Hassan Piker, Adam Conover, things like that, and they're always posting to Twitter and stuff. And so it may suck because we're not getting the movies that we want right now, and we're not getting the best of it. But at the same time, this in the long run is going to help us with the movies that we do want to see and stuff because the writers are being paid fair. The writers are happy. They're gonna put. Excuse me, I just burped. They're gonna put their 150% into it as long as they are paid their fair wages in the job that they do. I think we're gonna struggle a little bit when it comes to the movies being put out, and obviously, Disney is gonna take a hit in profit and revenue from it. But that's a good thing.
So if you want to actually learn more about this, the person that I have learned this from is Caroline Kwan.
Caroline Kwan.
Caroline Kwan talks about this very much so. At least from the time that I watched her, and she said she talks about it. She goes to the picket lines, protests and everything. So if you want to learn more about this, go to Caroline Kwan at Twitch TV, Twitter. It's a big deal. Like,
it really is.
Writers are not making enough money to support themselves, their families anymore because of what, like, streaming services or directors being fucking assholes or some shit.
Yeah. Well, it's studio execs as well, because they're the one deciding the wages to pay their writers.
Yeah.
And so imagine you are writing for like multi-million-dollar companies that are going to make millions, if not billions, like Disney, Marvel, stuff like that, but yet you're barely able to afford your living situation and feed your family. That's unfair, and that's just exploitation of your workers. That's just pure exploitation. So like you threw out Caroline Kwan, you know, you can also look up like Adam Conover from Adam Ruins Everything. You remember that show? Mm-hmm. So he's very big on this. He's out in the picket lines with them because he has been a writer. He also starred in his show, Adam Ruins Everything. And then out there with him is, I don't know if you've noticed, but him and Hassan Piker have become like pretty good friends lately. Like, no, they're getting along which makes sense.
I'm sorry,
they share
to be
a lot
honest,
of
I
things.
do not watch Hassan a lot.
Dude, Hassan Piker is the shit, dude. Hasanabi, dog.
I'm more so into Moist. I'm more into Moist Critical.
Dude, did you see him and Hassan met?
Yes, I saw that.
Yeah, dude, they finally fucking met. It only took forever. But no, like, this is actually super important. And like I said before, it was like, in our movies and stuff, like, us as the viewers, we're going to suffer a little bit because we're not going to get the material that we want right away. But in the long run, this will work out for us because now the writers are going to be paid a fair compensation for the work they do instead of, you know, hating their fucking jobs and the fact that they went to college, university for this and not being able to pay their bills at all or support their life or support their family, anything, their situation at all.
Yeah.
So, like, the only message I have with it is just stick it out. You know, support your local union. And not just WGA.
Honestly, at the end, if you want good writers on shit, support them. Support writers entirely. They're the ones that provide you your entertainment. They help those movies, those shows, all the production, they help them get out, dude. Like, support what you like, support like, just
everything you like on screen is thanks to a writer. So support them.
Yeah, 100%.
Give them the support. And if you're in the area, fucking drop off some water, drop off some food. Give them supplies, help them out.
You see someone picketing for this. You see, honestly, anyone picketing for a good cause, support them. Right. Like 100%. Like, go, give them water. Just give them like fucking protein bars or some shit. I don't know, dude.
Not to bring him up again, but I mean, like, Hassan spent $300 on pizzas to feed everyone at the pickets.
There you go.
Dude, like, you don't have to spend $300.
I
money
saw that. Yeah, I saw that. I did see that.
But just do what you can. Help out.
It helps a lot. Like, they shouldn't be getting this downgrade or whatever from fucking...
Yeah, that's called union busting, where they'll... So there's this thing that they do where, like, you're not supposed to cross a picket line. So what studios will do is they look for... I don't remember the actual term for it, but it's an opening in the picket, and that is where they'll send their employees to go through. And you're not supposed to do that because it's supposed to be a strike, and that's part of union busting tactics, which my current employer is very famous for that kind of shit. I won't say who, but if you follow along with it, you'll know what I'm talking about.
But darker.
I don't know. Just do what you can. Try to help avoid union busting tactics. Don't feed into the propaganda. And how about the people that deserve a fair wage for their labor? Don't let exploitation ruin our movies.
Yeah, no, CGI is a different thing, you know. You only got so much money to put into all that. But writing, oh my god. If we don't have writers for, you know, basically, to put it down, our entertainment, nothing is gonna be good. Nothing is gonna be good. And you 100% should support the writers and just do everything that you can to help, you know.
Agreed.
That is our.
And we're not sponsored by the WGA at all. This is our own personal opinions. You know, obviously, like later in episodes, you will see that me and Gavin have different ideas of politics, economics, things like that. But this is something we do agree heavily on: is that we
also, this really isn't a
political thing.
We're bringing this up because it actually matters to us. We want people to get paid fairly, and we want good things to come out of it. Like it.
Agreed, 1,000%. If you ever do want to see more of the things that we do believe in, you can always follow us on. Well, you don't have Facebook or Twitter. You have only Instagram.
I don't even go on Instagram.
Is this still DDK Skates?
Yep.
Oh my god! So you can follow me on Twitter, all caps. It's silly.
You can follow
Silly Octopus
Tyler.
G59. You will be able to tell exactly where my beliefs are just from a profile picture. I also have an Instagram. It's _ for spaces, but the one and only chunks. And then obviously Tyler Skabinski on Facebook. But our own personal views are no indicator of what our show is. Our show is not meant to align to only a certain crowd of people. It is meant for anyone who enjoys the entertainment side of the world, where you like watching movies, come listen to us talk. You like video games, sure, we'll talk about it. You like science, I'm your guy. I mean, that's what I go to school for. I'm working on my bachelor's in physics right now, so maybe later in episodes I'll teach you a little science.
I'm just the guy.
Gavin he knows a lot about video games and shit, especially fighting games.
I'm a big supporter in fighting games. I'm a big supporter in games. I'm big supporter in just shit that doesn't matter.
But it does matter because it's the entertainment. It's what we can do to escape our lives. You know, nobody likes going to work. Yeah. But when we get home, we have our own ways of doing things. Some people drink scotch, some people smoke weed, some people play video games. Fuck, some people do all three. We're kind of more of the all three people where we just relax, dude. And so, you know, if you have anything you want us to talk about, literally anything, as long as it's not completely inappropriate,
anything,
racist, homophobic,
really,
transphobic, something gross, you know, hit us
anything
up.
Political, like we're trying to avoid all that. I mean, like I get that we hit the protest of the writer protest and everything, but we're not trying to get into politicals. But that is something that we very much like. Writers should get paid as much as they're supposed to, as much as they did, as much like they make what we enjoy.
They do, and this directly influences our show. You know, but hey, Zeus, you're fine. Sorry, that's my dog.
There goes the dog.
You're barking inside the house. There's no dogs in there. A fucking firework or somebody's motorcycle just fucked up. Either way, so this directly influences our show, but we're willing to stick it out because we do believe in them. We do support the cause. So again, yeah, you just see some protesters, some picketers. Give them some supplies.
If you want more about it, Carolina Qua, Carolina KWAN, I believe, is what it is. She streams on Twitch. Late nights, just so you know. Late nights. And
Yep. And then you got, obviously, Hasanabi, Hassan Piker, but he goes by Hassan the Hun on Twitter. And then you have Adam Conover, which is just going to be at Adam Conover on Twitter, which they're both posting a lot about this strike.
So just give your support. Everything. I know kind of hit a point at the podcast where we kind of died down a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But Mortal Kombat we're excited for. Yeah, Mortal Kombat is
God, it's gonna be fucking sick.
It's
I'm
a
hoping so,
big
dude.
thing in our lives, bro.
God,
big
I'm fucking
things in our lives,
Me and
bro.
Gav, every weekend we would come to my house and play MK9 like all fucking night. Then we go to his house, play. Did we play Armageddon at your house?
We played 3D era shit.
Yeah, we did, dude.
We played 3D era.
God, that shit was so tight, dude. Back when fucking Scorpion's rope looked like a goddamn worm because it was so thick, But yeah, dude, we stayed up all night playing that.
Yeah, no. So we're excited for Mortal Kombat. We're like last week, excited for Street Fighter, Tekken. Big thing, big year for fighting games. Just a reminder: this isn't supposed to be a game thing.
It's whatever we find interesting.
Yeah, anything that we find that
interesting and not too controversial because we don't want to do that.
Yeah, there you go.
So if you have any suggestions, feel free to hit us up. You can hit us up on Gmail. It's going to be at apointlesstalk@gmail.com. I don't know why I said at. That made it sound like an at sign. But I know, I'm right. I got a buzz, Gavin. I got a buzz, dude. Look, I got four in. I don't drink anymore. But yeah, hit us up at apointlesstalk@gmail.com. You can also find us on DDK Talks on YouTube. We did something where we reacted to a bunch of offensive memes, and
It's embarrassing.
I got really high, and I laughed.
I got really drunk.
He got super drunk. I got super high. My girlfriend just sat there and thought we were stupid. So you'll see me laugh at the dumbest shit. Yeah, it's pretty embarrassing. So yeah, go check that out. Hit us up, and we'll see you next time.
All right.
All right, later.